Soy 11 is now one of the busy tourist hubs apparently, and to be honest it's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, and I know it's before Christmas and usually it's a little bit of a quiet time then, but I expected it to be a lot busier than this. But we're just at the bottom end, so maybe it's going to be busier as you get into the middle. The Candy Club is kind of new. There's a little hidden bar just kind of next to that I'm not going to do today, but you'll see it at some point. Some good hotels on here. The Loft is pretty nice. They've got clubs. Crave is in there. I think this is more of a later night place. They have revamped a lot of the hotels and bars. Tried to create a more modern street maybe, especially for people who don't want to go to Nana or Cowboy. They just want to go and just have drinks and not have hassle. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's still going to be similar elements along this road, but it's not too bad. It just feels a little bit empty, and I just think that's because of the time of year. Again, this looks like a new hotel. I don't really know this one. I think this might be Sugar. There's a club on this street called Sugar, which is pretty good. I would recommend people to take a look if they're staying here. Gaucho, not what you think it is. Oh, this is the pasta place, Tony's. Everybody loves pasta in Bangkok right now, so you'll see a lot of that. But yeah, really, all right, okay, we're coming up to the bars now, which is a bit louder. And yeah, maybe seems a little bit busier, but not great. I mean, the bars on Soy 4 will be busier than this. Up to you really, just depends what kind of interactions you want with people. It's getting a little bit crowded down here. I know they've opened a new little street food part as well. I'm just going to walk in the road. Tuk-tuks lined up so you know that there's tourists around. Here's Sugar. Pretty terrible during the early night, but come like midnight the upstairs opens up and everybody will be going there. Another new one, Era. Hemingway's is on this road as well if you want to go to a bar that's sort of familiar but still a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You can see for yourself, it's kind of a typical tourist free-for-all with bits of everything. Everybody just trying to make money out of something. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of nice places to drink. It's quiet. If you don't want to be hassled, you've got the German bar. The Ambassador Hotel has had a full refit from what I remember. Two of my favourite street food stalls are right at the very top of this road. Well, one hasn't been there yet this year, so I'm hoping they're on holiday, because if they've gone, that's really one of the very, very best. The one on the left-hand side is where they do the really good mushroom soup, gang head. But yeah, I mean, it's not changing a lot. You can see there's a lot of work going on here, which will be a bunch of hotels, bars, etc. That's the Ambassador. The whole thing is the Ambassador. I personally wouldn't stay on this road, but if you want to be right in the middle of some action, then yeah, you could stay here. But for me, I think it's just a bit too much. I don't mind coming to visit here, but I wouldn't want to come downstairs to this every day, because none of it's actually great stuff. You know, like, you're not going to get the best coffee here, you're not going to get the best food here, you're not going to get any of that because it's a tourist area. So you'll always be leaving here to go somewhere else during the day to eat, and you can always come here at the night time. It's cheap to get around, so you're getting home, you know, it costs nothing. And there's your Burger King, Taco Bell, Boots. This is where like they really kind of ramp up the tourism section. People who don't really want to eat Thai food every day, which I understand, but I don't see why they would ever want to eat Taco Bell. So yeah, I mean, this is it. Soy 11.